where would you like to start? And maybe Campbell, how about you start? Is there a question, is there a topic that you'd love to dive into with Lex or that you'd like to ask him?
Well, you know, Lex, you and I have actually never met, but we've talked about being, you interviewing me on your podcast, and I generally try to stay out of the podcast world limelight just because my brother takes up enough of that, and I'm always found myself a little bit better being in the background.
Who's your brother?
Yeah, exactly. But I would love your thoughts on Twitter. I'd love your thoughts on the change that's happened. If you don't mind, I know you've shared some of those already on your tweets, but tell us how you feel about things right now.
Well, I really love the continuous UI improvements. Now, of course, people hate them because people generally hate change. Not hate them, that's the wrong word. They're sort of surprised by them and resistant to them, and they get used to them and start to think, like, for example, getting the impressions or the views on a single tweet. And just playing around with those ideas is super exciting, just to be able to do it quickly. Now, I also wonder about the code base, so I don't have insider knowledge, so this is me just saying sort of generally. I think Twitter's been around a long time. There's a large code base that seems to need refactoring in order to do high-speed feature generation. So that's super interesting to me to sort of learn over time how that can be done better and better. I believe the code base is in Scala, which is an amazing programming language, but I think not one of the more popular ones. Hey, Eric. I see Eric Weinstein in the audience. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm super excited about.
One of the things that just came out this last night was this impressions versus likes. And what I found fascinating is, I've got 300,000 Twitter followers, a great community of followers. I really don't get the negative trolls in my tweets. Either I'm doing something different or whatever. I don't know. But what I found fascinating about the impressions versus likes is I responded to your thinking about your podcast, or maybe I suggested you go on Twitter Spaces, and I got more impressions out of that reply than I would get out of a normal tweet. I mean, in the hundreds of thousands of impressions, and it really gave me a different view into the power of Twitter. I thought that was really interesting.
You know what I'd love to see is like the tweets that have the highest impressions and the lowest number of likes. So the people who are too embarrassed to admit that they looked at that tweet, I want to see those ordered.
Yeah. Or the bots create likes and